create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. And before they can run another play, the clock hits triple zeros. And time is up on the first quarter. 7-3 the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns.
7-3, all right.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going for it all.
Get it. Oh.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Yeah.
And they split the uprights last time for 3.
I'm
They've got the
going
lead,
right for
so they're not
Brown.
going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're
Right,
hoping for a
Brown.
touchdown.
I'm with you
One
on that one. I
a
like where
mile.
your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead
I was
and
going
play
to pass
that way,
it, Brown,
that
because
doesn't work too
Brown,
well for most teams.
I would
Run
like
your
to say
offense.
he's
What
wet
you
up
do
to 9
is
yards.
exactly. Put it all the way down
Oh.
and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way
I
to
can't
do it,
even make a
touchdowns.
pass
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first
for a
down.
mile.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Back to throw here. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there.
That's what I was looking for.
77 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 67 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard.
Now back to throw. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think I might just hit this one.
Force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Willie Henry in there to drop him for a loss on the play. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown, Steelers!
And impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
I just did not win. You see me down to Greg last.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. The quick slant caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6.
We're running.
And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
No,
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles.
Get
and as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jared Goff, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we make the trip east as we head all the way to Jacksonville to check on the Jags. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Blake Bortles leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And finally, Monday Night Football has a good one in Denver. Chiefs, Broncos in the AFC West on the first night of October. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And there's we up to date.
First down, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And a scary incompletion.
Brown.
Picked off. It
was
would have been their
supposed
first
to
INT of
get
the game.
a hand to
Instead,
it.
second down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receiver.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 61 yards.
61 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on third and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep in the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 51 yards.
51 yards.
You love the protection he had there all kinds of time.
And you're so right. How could you not love that? Great protection. The big guys up front really locked in on it. No one gets near the quarterback. He's got all the time in the world to survey the field and deliver for a first down.
And the big boys up front, a big reason why they're also winning, too. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets it.
What's my
This one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Yeah.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And a big turnover. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
A give to Bell. Broken tackle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
But has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I almost got that.
And the Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. They'll drop the throw. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add
Not just run and nicely.
They'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Willie Henry. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long. As they come up facing second and a bundle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third down, here's Bell. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game.
Set. 3-19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the Steelers on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. But Charles,
and there goes the run.
Another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a